What is up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing all well. Welcome in. Demon521, hey, what's up? Day 3, is it? Day 3 it is, my friends. Day 3 it is. And a glorious day 3 it will be. That's for sure. Welcome in, man. Thanks for coming by today. Just finishing up a couple more things, and we are good to go. Hey, Yulski, what's up, my dude? You finally back. It's been so long, Yulski. Where have you been? So glad you're here. All right, so yeah, day 3. For everyone who was not here yesterday, let's discuss what happened. So basically, we are on the login / OAuth flow phase of the app right now. This is our third day, pretty much setting that up, getting it together, going through kind of the authorizing of a Twitch app, and getting a token back so we can start getting information and blah blah blah, right? All that fun stuff. And what we did is we set up a node server to go ahead and handle those requests, and we are using Angular as our front end in order to route those requests. So right now we're at the point where we're actually calling the Angular route to the Angular route callback when we get back to we're going to get a token back. So that's what we're going to work on today. And then from there we should be able to parse out a request, or parse out our tokens and save it in some way or another, which I haven't really thought about yet. But we gonna do it. Awesome. So I guess let's get started then, eh? Never too early to start. I know I started a little earlier today, I think. I've been trying to start as early as possible, because it seems like I've been leaving a bit early too. Okay, cool. So yesterday we actually left at a point where it was breaking, because this URL was, we changed the callback URL to be the Angular route, and this time around the Angular route, or this URL is for the old Angular route. So we're gonna actually go ahead over here, and I've already started the node server, and we're just gonna go to localhost 8000, and you can see we're in our path, and the path is API v1 Twitch OAuth, and it returns this weird like found link. I don't know why, but if we click on it, it gives us the link that we want. And so this is going to be our OAuth link, which we can just add here. I guess that works too. And this OAuth link will be the link that you would go to in order to set up your account with SimpleAlerts. Cool, so that looks solid. So from there, let's go ahead and now let's hit our Angular app now, right? Probably makes sense. So we'll go here. We're also going to do npm start, throws up ng-serve, and then we'll be able to go ahead and go to localhost 4200. Cool. And you can see that there's not really much styling here, but that stuff's going to come to the end. I really wanted to get the functionality in to make sure that we are at the right point. Cool, so this was our link that we just put in, right? So let me log into my account. SimpleAlerts. Alright, cool. So I think we hit it. Starting Twitch OAuth. Yeah, and we hit our home route. And our access token is given up here, so we got our token back. And our ID token, cool. So we hit it, we got it right. But now, why isn't anything displaying to the screen? Because we have nothing there. But we should have something logging to the console. Failed to load auth. No. Oh, the control origin stuff. Got it. It's the cross URL crap that everyone always deals with in these sort of projects. Okay. I gotta remember how to do it. Pretty sure it's just allowing like some access origin crap somewhere. So let's figure that out real quick. Yeah. It's because of the different ports. Yo, Splinter, what's up, dude? Yeah, man. I have like a tentative time. I've noticed. Yeah, but thanks for coming by, man. Welcome in, welcome in. We're running into the cores issue with our different port numbers, and I never can remember how to do it. Maybe I need to bookmark this. This happens every single time. No access control. Yeah, exactly. Because I made a request to my node server that's should be returning something, but again I get our error here saying, hey, we can't load this because it's on port 8000 and you're trying to get it on port 4200. Is there a Chrome extension? Easier to swap something like ngrock? It could be, but dude, so here's the thing. I run into this issue probably every single time I develop a web app, and I never remember how to do it. So I think, really think I need to go ahead and just figure it out and then save it, like bookmark it, so I don't freaking forget it. Try adding the following middleware to your node express and have these comments in your convenience. Request headers you wish to allow. Access control, allow credentials. Okay, let's try this. This looks pretty cool. And I'm going to switch over here to actually incognito browser. Oh yeah, so much. Look at that. Look how clean that is. Hell yeah, boy. Okay. So we just do our app.use, right? Let's go over to server.js. Function requests. I guess let's just copy this, and then we'll go ahead and take out the stuff we don't need. Oh man, I keep using Control C. It's so hard for me to go back between my Windows keyboard and my Mac keyboard sometimes. That's craziness, man. It's pretty nice though. Should totally mention the link for this. Okay, cool. So set a header, get post option, whatever. Request headers you wish to allow. Set true if you need the website to include cookies in the request sent. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. I think we should be good there. Let's go ahead and restart our server. And I need to actually change these logs here because we have starting, but we never have a stopping point. So it always makes me think that the app is being effed up somewhere. So reset console here. Sent Twitch OAuth data. So is it that just act as a middleware entry point for anything on 4200? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what we're doing right now. And so, oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think it's 3 stars or maybe 1 star for every entry point, right? Because at that point, right, when we end up putting this up somewhere, we're going to have issues with other ports. It's not just going to be 4200. We don't know what port it's going to be. Oh, they even have a plugin called Cores in Express. That might be used. Oh, it's 1 star. It's 1 star. Get M for the port. No, this will do, dude. This is the common syntax here for doing basically allow anything. All right, I'm bookmarking this now. Done. Please don't let me forget this again, guys. Okay, so we had that here, and then arrow will pop out here. Alright, so let's go in and rebuild this guy. Starting up. Looks like we're good to go. This guy's still here. Localhost 4200. Connect to Twitch. Pixel Logic Dev. Oh, spelled it wrong. Oh gosh darn it. Hold on. Let me get my OAuth code. My 2-factor. 6. Alright, so we did hit it. But I think we have the same error. Oh no, just a HTTP error response. Error during parsing. Okay. Well, we got the cores issues gone, so that's good. And we are still getting our access token, which is awesome. Yeah, the text is here. It comes back as success. This is literally what I'm sending back. I'm just sending back success. Yeah. So why are you having an issue with that there, buddy? Status text. Unexpected token S in JSON. Oh, it's not sending back a JSON. Yo, Ballistic, hey, what's up? How's it going, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, false. Status 200. Yeah, stupid, right? It's because you were parsing the text success as JSON, which is not correct. Which I soon figured out, luckily. So let's send this back as a good old JSON, buddy. Success, babe. Success. It worked though. We got it. So happy. Yo, Embaro, dude, I haven't seen you forever. What's up? welcome back, man. So really what we should do is we should send back the token here. And then we should send back the ID. So we're gonna have to change this around a little bit, eh? So message token. And then it's like ID token or some crap like that. Some ID token. Just tapped out working. If you need me, shout out on stream. Yo, thanks, Splint. Appreciate that, my friend. Keep it up, dude. Cool. Yeah, so we'll send back that response then. And then, no. Let's go ahead and restart this real quick. Let's go back to, but all the routing's working, which is awesome from the work from yesterday, which is cool. We're getting our tokens. Good day so far, folks. Good day. Pixelogic dev. Okay, cool. No errors. Awesome. And here's our object. Let's go. We did it. Cool. So we have our ID token, our message, and our regular token. That's fantastic. So from here, we can go ahead and figure out now how we want to get these tokens back. And so I think what we're going to actually end up having to do is change the callback, right? Instead of going to our, or no, maybe not the callback, or maybe so, I'm not sure, because we need a way to basically call the success route and then parse our token, our access token, and our ID token out of our URL. Yeah, because we go through, we get the URL auth here, it redirects back to our Angular app. Our Angular app then hits the home route, which ends up calling this here, which has a response of send. But when we hit our Angular app, that's where we're getting our tokens in our URL. So I think that's probably the biggest hurdle right now. Because if I just call Twitch OAuth success, how do I send that to my Angular app? That's the only question. Ballistics, you can just get them out of the URL in Angular using route parameters if you want to leave the success as a web app. Yeah, so that, I don't know if I want to do that. That just seems like, I don't know, doesn't that seem odd? It seems weird to me. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that's just, that's okay. I'm just trying to make sure I keep good practices. I don't want to start doing them bad off the bat. And I feel like it's just kind of weird. But maybe not, I don't know. It's a bit of an extra step since the client doesn't necessarily need them yet. Do you plan on the client talking to Twitch at all, or all going over your API? I don't know yet. So basically, the whole step of doing the Twitch authentication is one, so we can get subscriber. I think you can get bits too, but subscriber, follower, and bit, they have like a webhook you can hook into. And so I want to make sure that I have access to those. But then eventually, one of the first options on the next page should be the ability to log into your Streamlabs account, right? To get donations and things like that, get those alerts. So if you're already authenticated with Twitch, right? I'll do the authentication with Streamlabs, but your first step, it's already done, right? Can I make a good suggestion before you get much further? Split your app now, one being API, one being app. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. And that's kind of why I'm at this point where I feel like this step should be being done on server side and not client side, right? Like my app, right, the actual app itself shouldn't have to worry about the code or the token or anything like that. Yo, Rock Zombie 2 with the 17 viewer host. Holy crap, thank you so much, man. Jesus, really appreciate that. Wow, welcome in, man. Thank you very much for that. That's freaking awesome. OAuth is server-side API in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. So if that's, wow, dude, holy crap, Rock Zombie 2, thank you so much. That's freaking awesome, man. Welcome in, anyone from Rock Zombie 2. We're working on a Twitch alert streaming organizing tool. It's based on a 3-week project, and yeah, we're trying to finish it within 21 days. So welcome in, join the party. The click here to connect is client side, then forward to the server side. Yes, exactly. Right? Yeah, because you need to go through the OAuth flow in that sense, and then you get your token back. So I'm curious if because the user has to authorize the app either way, so you always will have to go through client side, right? It's just getting the token back to Angular is what the issue is. Yo, Splinter, we have the project command working, by the way. I got the bot working the other day. Yeah. Okay, so I think I want to stick with handling the token and parsing that out on server side. Now the question is, what are we going to do? How are we going to do that? Let's see, like send. I can't just send that though. That's the weird part, right? The app can still use the token and just pass it to the API with each request though. Then the API can be mostly stateless. From a security point of view though, do you really want anyone to have access to the token? Right, that's also another thing to think about. I think these are good things to hash out from the beginning, so you just have a clear path. But yeah, in that sense, it might make more sense to have the token, right? Because yeah, each call essentially, well, okay, not necessarily, because I haven't even looked into the webhook. I only looked at it recently, like just a tiny bit to check it out, to see if I actually have access to what I need. But yeah, essentially we should be able to. Yo, Mylan, what's up? Welcome in, man. Haven't seen you for a while. What's good, homie? Welcome back. So here's also another option, right? We could parse it out in Angular. But if we're parsing it out in Angular, right, why don't we just keep it there? Why are we going to send it back to the server? Okay, I struggle with this locally on my app. There's two real things. One, where's the user's token going to be stored? Do they host them or do they? Do you host them or do they? Gotcha. Yeah, so that's the thing I'm struggling with right now. Because that's what I was saying. We can parse it on the Angular side, take it out, send it over back to our server, and we can either, one, store it in some database, right? Right. We can have this user associated with their email or some crap like that, whatever Twitch gives us, like their ID, and then we can just pool their tokens depending on who's accessing the app at what time. Mylan, it's good. I'm going to be going to South by Southwest coming next week. Dude, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I have a couple friends going to that. God, I got to look more into that. I haven't looked into it really. Write to a local file, tell them to make a config file. Do you really want the token access? No, I don't want them to have the token access. I want this app to be like no developer, like you don't have to be a developer to use this app. Like you should be able to download it and that's it, right? Like that's all it is. So it should be stored in a database essentially. Right? It should be set up with their like they should open the app and not have to worry about anything. That's the whole point. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna host it. Yeah, that's gonna be the way to go. So like, let me give it kind of a broader scope before we go on with this project. This project, basically all the projects, I want it to be something that people can use right out of the box, right? Like zero assembly required. Like you download it from a site called SimpleAlerts.com or some crap like that, and you're using it. That's the goal of these 3-week projects, is to kind of show like you can have an idea, you can build it out, and it can be something that people can use. And sometimes that's not like feasible, right? So I definitely really want to try hard to make sure that we can try to do that. So what we're going to do then, with that said, let's parse it out in Angular. Once we parse it in Angular, we'll go ahead and make another request back to our server. Our server will then create our user account, hold it in there, and we're good to go. So no one will ever have to create an account with us. We'll just be able to do it associated with their Twitch credentials. I think that sounds pretty solid, right? I feel good about it. So I guess next up is parsing it out. Mylan, I went there the first year, 2014. I haven't been since. Some big names were there the first year. Devolver, versus Evil, etc. I'll see how it is this year. Nice, dude. Yeah, definitely let me know how it is. Oh, I still had to send you videos from the concert the other day. I'm gonna send those over to you, dude. It was so good. Holy moly, it was so good. Alright. Sorry about that, like, 15-minute decision making, but let's do this. Alright. My wife is off to GDC next week. Should be a blast. Oh, what's that? Tell me more about it. Ah, there we go. Okay. So you're storing the token both client and server then? Seems simpler to do just one to me. No, I'm not storing it in both. What I'm doing is I'm parsing it out in the Angular side. I'm not going to store it anywhere in Angular. I'm just going to literally take it, hook back around, send it over to Node, and set it in a database essentially. And then every request after that, we go over to the database. We make the request to Node. Node will do all the handling, and then we'll bring it back. We'll bring any data that's necessary back to the Angular side. Oh, Game Dev Conference. Super cool, dude. That's awesome. I would love to go to that. Wow. So shows how much I know about game dev concerts. So how does the app stay off with server between requests then? You make the request to Node using the... Yes, exactly. So essentially, we make all the requests to Node, and Node will handle all the authentication. So anything that has to do with like, okay, who is trying to make this authentication, right? Like, all that will be handled on the Node side. I'm trying to keep that separation. Basically just Angular to display, everything else will be handled in the back end, so we don't have to worry about it. But how does Node know it's on the nth request? So the one thing that we do need to store, right, is we need to store either the like the user ID or whatever I'll be using as like the document ID for the database. So let's say I go in and I decide to use my email or something, right? Like as the unique ID. So it'll be like pixellogicdev@gmail.com or some crap like that. We'll send that over every time with Node, so it just can go into the database and grab whatever token it needs, and then make the request, get the request response, and send it right back over to Angular. So we do have to store something, right? But it won't be the token. That's the whole point. Well, I think the Twitch token is, in a security standpoint, right? The security standpoint, the Twitch token is probably, it's worse to get access to that than someone's email address, in my opinion. You're right, the security, okay, you're right, security is essentially the same. Because if you have access to that person's email address, then you can essentially get that request from the server. Okay. Fair. Alright, so with that said, let's go ahead and parse out in Angular, store in Angular for now, and see if we can figure out a better solution at that point. I need to look up like the proper way to do OAuth in that sense. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's a good point. Damn, ballistics. Oh, it's getting heated in here. Holy. But route parameters. Let's do that. I can show you the auth flow for how we have it in the Node Slack client. Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome if you don't mind. Would you mind just sending it over Discord, dude? Feel free to put in like the dev or like the dev links channel if you want. I want to take it a little bit later. I want to actually read into it more, and then if anything, we'll come back and handle that. You know. Yeah, I appreciate that, Splinter. Thanks, man. All right. I just need to figure out how to do this. Yo, that was a great talk. Thanks for that, guys. That was fun. I really enjoy that stuff. I love hearing everyone's opinion on things. I think it's super important. Like we would have, if we didn't have that talk, we would have went through that route and been like, at the end, finish it, all that work, and be like, dude, you're doing the same exact thing. So I love that. That was awesome. What the hell, dude? No, not AngularJS. I don't think it matters. Activated route. Let user ID params. Really? That's it? Alright. Alright. Thanks for that, Ballistics. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, buddy. You know where all the good stuff is, eh? Yeah, dude, the naming scheme in Angular is a little odd. Inject query params into the component. Sweet. Thank you, sir. Yeah, so we're using, technically we're on Angular 5, right? And we're using the Angular CLI, but Angular.js was one of the first versions of Angular, if I'm not mistaken. Page, go to page 99. Go to page num. Gotcha. Yeah, Angular like 1, Angular referred to 2 plus now, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we're on the right track here then. So when we get to our home component, let's go to our... Oh baby, we're writing code now? Fantastic. Yo, Rock Zombie 2, man. I just remembered this homie hosted me with 17 people. That's fantastic. Really appreciate that, dude. I wish you would have came to say hey. Alright. Activated route. And router. Hey, there he is, Rock Zombie 2. Hey, dude, what's up? Thanks for that host, man. That was a dope host. Really appreciate you coming by and for the support, dude. We can call that discussion before our daily stand-up. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Our daily stand-up. We should start having those, eh? I was gonna go to bed, but I was bad at sleeping. Oh, that's alright, man. Hang out for a little bit. You know, just get a little tired. Then you can doze right off. Cool, so let's do this here. Yeah, thanks again for that, dude. That was really awesome, very unexpected. Private. I guess we have route. Yo, this song's actually pretty dope. Oh my god, my tabs. No wonder. I was like, what's going on? Oh, Splinter, dude. I don't know if you heard yesterday, but I promise everyone by next week, I will be over on VS Code. Sure, Alec would sing you lullabies. Yo, Rock Zombie 2, thank you so much for that follow, my friend. Appreciate you coming by. Totally, I was just looking at your profile a couple minutes ago. Definitely gonna drop a follow. Helping that dev Twitch community out. Gotta love it. Okay, cool. And then on init, we do our request. That's cool. So we get our data back. Career parent subscribe params this page. Okay. So at this point, then we'll go to this dot sub equals this dot route. So we get the route query params, subscribe to them. This dot page equals plus equal params page or 0. Okay. Nice dude, VS Code is where it's at. Yeah, I've been really big into Atom since it came out, so I haven't changed. Everyone in my chat uses VS Code basically. They're like, just use it. I'm like, all right, we'll try it out. We'll try it out. It was a great moment in peer pressure history. Yes. Yes, it was. Like the purest form of peer pressure that you could get, that happened. Alright, so right now, I just want to go ahead and log this out. Just want to see what happens. Alright, I guess this is stupid. We should just do it like this. Oh, you switched from Adam to VS Code too? Nice. Icy's GVim? Oh, nice. Yeah, not a fan. That's cool, dude. So I saw you do web development. What are you currently working on now? So we'll do. Then you finally figure out how to quit Vim so you could switch. Queer params dot subscribe. Can't find TH. Oh. Okay. I'm working on my first serious website. I just have something for my portfolio, and I'm working on a Twitch extension with front end and back end. Dope, dude. And then I'm also working on homework. That's awesome, man. I hope it goes well. What's the Twitch extension all about? Alright, and then so we have subpage equals or 0. This subpage. Ah, okay. So essentially at this point, I should be able to get the params here, right? So at this point, let's just log out our params. So not even worry about setting anything yet. Oh, hey, I'm finished with C# for college. Can finally uninstall my Windows machine. Splinter, come on, man. Just keep it on there. Keep doing C#. Yo! Gweneth. Sorry if I messed that up. Can I call you Gwen? Welcome in. .NET Core runs on Linux. Could have uninstalled earlier. Boom. If you've seen the Streamlabs loyalty extension, it's going to be similar to that. It's an overlay with a few features like creating pastebin link and requesting Spotify songs turn out. Oh, dude. Yesterday we were just talking about how to get better code formatting in chat. That's an awesome solution. That's fantastic. I can't wait to see that. We'll totally download it here. Alright, cool. So console params, boom. Let's go ahead and just run this then, eh? Oh, why do I have so many? Oh, because it's opening a new Windows each time. Gotcha. Yeah, we're good here. Okay. Connect with Twitch. So we're in here. Essentially, we should have our console statement now. Okay, so we get our object back. How can I get access to my an actual param here, right? So like if I do access token, should that work? Everyone on Twitch calls me Gwen. Cool. Hey, Gwen. Much appreciated, man. Welcome in. Glad that you're here, friend. Glad that you're here. WFF is one of the few things you can't run outside of Windows, which has pain. Everything else you can run on my MacBook. So much Windows stock. Windows. Okay, so we get our message back, right? But we have undefined as our token for access token. So what did I forget to do? Reading, passing. No, we want to read. Returns an observable we can subscribe to read our query parameters. This.route.query params. Yep. Angular. Yeah, dude. Doing some Angular. Default to 0. Params. Page or 0. So I'm curious if. Oops. If this is going to make a difference. No, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, so we have our URL here. And it has everything in there for us. But it doesn't want to work. There are a couple of reasons why we went with Angular Gwen. I was just trying to figure out how to parse out these parameters in this URL for some reason. I get the activated route, right? Key string. Yeah. Access token, right? That's the... I'm just curious if it sees this as a... Like, if I do ID token, is that going to make a difference? No, yeah, still undefined. So activated route, yeah. Super weird. You would think that would work. So this has params instead of query params. Maybe that's why. No, still undefined. Try using. That's what. Is it in the request itself rather than just a query string? No, I don't believe so, Splinter. Try using route snapshot query params instead. Okay, what does route snapshot do though? Just curious, I want to look. Contains information about a route associated with a component and loaded in an outlet at a particular moment in time. Okay. So query, you're still saying use query params, but just add snapshot in front of it. It's not. It is not a function. Okay. But I probably need to use the activated route snapshot, no? Not just a activated route. Yeah, it's the state of the route right now. Okay, cool. Can't resolve all parameters for home component. No, we can't resolve it. Can I not use activated route snapshot now? Oh, because I didn't import it. Snapshot. I thought it said Snape shot for some reason. I was like, what? Snapshot does not exist. Really? This dot route snapshot. It has it right here. Huh. Yeah, the matrix parameter scope to this route. Oh, you're injecting snapshot. You're injecting the snapshot now, so route is the snapshot. Ah, I see. I see. I see. Understood. I misunderstood that. So I should be able to do activated route. Thanks for upload sticks. Appreciate that. Wasky tune. Dude, this is a new playlist that I've put in. I hope you're enjoying it. I've been liking it a lot. Really enjoying it. Sorry, man. Feel free to add it in, though, if you'd like. Activated route, activated route. Here, this.route snapshot.params. No, doesn't like it. So we should be able to do without subscribe then, from what I'm understanding. Yeah, you can't subscribe, exactly. Hell yeah, dude, hell yeah. I'm curious now. So if we do ID token. Nah, I still get undefined for that. It doesn't... I don't think it's catching it, dude, as a... rock config params. Yeah, I'm not sure. Would it change if I put query params? Looks like it's been param map since thing before, so this route snapshot param map.get ID token should work. No, you're good, dude. We're learning together. It's all good. Gotcha. Okay, so snapshot param map. Yeah, query map here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, this is part of the interface itself. Oh, but this is activated route snapshot. But same deal. We have our snapshot. So param map. Param map. And then we can do .get. And then we do our ID token here, right? Got a null this time. Make sure I'm using, let's do access token. Oh, I'm curious now. So let me do this in here. Right, because this is after we make the request, even though I don't think that should matter too much. Nah. Yo, the nerd man. Thank you very much for joining the team. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Feel free to say what's up. We'd love to say hey. Nah, dude, I don't think these parameters in this URL are being seen properly. Because, okay, so in our route debugger, right? We have on our navigation.n, we have our URL. But do I have to manually parsing it out? Yo, Nerdman, what's up? Thank you for that follow, dude. How's it going today? Missing something really obvious here. Yep, that's what I'm thinking too. Let's do the most obvious thing I can think of, a Google search. Get Twitch ID from Angular URL. No. I'm getting... What are we getting here? We're getting... Let's see. Splinter, can you drop the URL you're getting into the window in Atom as a comment? I'll have to poke around just looking at the structure. Yeah, sure, dude. So that's one of the things that I'm kind of weirded out by. So here you have your Angular portion, right? So I'm just going to break that up. Then you have, well, you're also Angular portion here. This is that, and then this is everything. So you have your access token all the way to the point where you get the other token, ID token, right? And that's it. So it's very interesting how that works. I wonder if it's the way that the URL is coming back. Yeah, sure, dude. Give me 1 second. Come into Discord. Sorry, hold on, I'm getting it in there. 1 second. Cool. You're good, dude. Sorry about that, guys. Can't. Let's just do this. Can't get auth token. Can't get Twitch auth token from URL. There you go. Easy. Easy peasy. So the scope in there you can strip at the end. Yes, there also is a scope. We don't need that. So authoring code grant is just one of several ways you can do OAuth 2. It's not suited for applications running in a browser because it requires client secret, which you cannot keep safe in a browser. There's another flow, implicit flow, which is meant for JavaScript. You can get an access token and/or ID and a redirect URI in the hash part, so you don't, so they don't get to a server. Then you can easily use any Angular route path as a redirect URI. So the redirect URI from OAuth server could look something like this. Okay, get params after hash. See, might be getting on something there. That's AngularJS. I guess let's see. Anyways. So okay, so here at least in AngularJS, right, there was a hash command which would give you something after the hash. So I'm curious now if that's something we might need to do. Is use some sort of like hash. So let's do router hash. 2. Hash. Okay, learn how to adjust the behavior and how to switch to older hash style if necessary. Okay. Older browser cuts server unless that changes occurs after hash called the hash. Routers can take advantage of this exception by composing in-application route URLs with hashes. Here's a hash URL that routes to a crisis center. The router supports both styles with 2 location strategies: providers, path location, and then the hash location strategy. You can switch with override during the bootstrapping process if you prefer it. Okay. Get params after hash. Angular 2. Fragment. Okay, maybe this might be it. Might be able to do it like this. And then we can go ahead and grab our scope. So we get a fragment from it. Alright, let's try this out, folks. Oh, baby. You're so close, I can taste it. Oh, my God. So let's get our fragment. We're going to subscribe to that because it's observable. Sunscribe. Nope, we want to subscribe. And then fragment. Do this guy here. Console.log fragment. Oh baby, here we go. Let's see what we got. There it is. Yup. Okay. So we got it. You ready for this? You ready for this? Boom. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect timing with the music too. Let's see if we can do this. So what does our fragment have? Does our fragment have a... Okay, hold on. My route is a activated route. I need to look at this object. Okay, it's just a string. So at this point, we're searching for it, right? Oops. Zero. So are we gonna have to split it then? Split on 26 and then on at 3%. Yeah. So interesting enough, Splinter, when we get the fragment out, it actually changes it. So now we can get the actual token here, and then we have our ampersand with the ID token in it. Yeah, and that goes all the way down here until we get to our scope. That just seems so janky. I don't know. It seems like it shouldn't be like that, but maybe it is. Yeah, it's an observable string. There's not really much you can do there, right? You should get a real map like above. Yeah, there's a map showing up in console. Yeah, right, okay. Exactly, yeah. The problem is that they're not... Right, exactly. Your callback URL is escaped, yep. That's what I was trying to figure out why, and then you notice here that it's not, right? You get the actual proper callback URL with our access token and things like that. So yeah, because we have access token and we have the other one, wherever it was. Yeah, ID token. We got both of those in here. So I guess the question is, how do I not do that in this URL here? Okay. I like the atmosphere of music. Yeah, I do too. Where do you configure your callback URL in Node or in Twitch? In Node. Or no, I lied, in Twitch, because in no, yeah, in Twitch, because we get the URL path and then we set it as the link, right? And when we do the link, it returns us that callback, but I don't get to customize that. It just sends it back as that. This was no, it must be escaping somewhere. Okay, so the access token is in the URL fragment, not the query string. So it will show up in the HTTP request to your server. URI fragments can be accessed from JavaScript with document.location.hash. Really? Okay. The response code state parameter if it was in your request. Like why? I'm curious why I can't just get it back like this. Yeah, and we even application indeed Twitch JSON. Alright, if the user authorized the application, the user is redirected to the redirect URI with the authorization code. Oh, on the server again, access token by making this request. So this might actually be the flow we want to use. Because this will just bring it back. I guess one thing I failed to look at is all these different flows for authorizing this. But yeah, this is done through a get. Which gets that back from us. And then we do a post, and then we get the token there. Something is wrong because in their example it uses the ampersands and not escaped. Yeah, that's what I saw as well. Super weird. Either the auth URL in the login page has an issue, or something else. Let's see. So one thing, hey, Twitch. No, okay. Gonna grab myself a fresh coffee and move to the desk. So back in a few. All right, sir. Talk to you shortly. Yeah, it's super weird. It's really interesting. The access token is in the URL fragment, not the query string. Not show up in HTTP request to your server UI. Fragments can be accessed from JavaScript. But okay, so I'm curious now if I just need to get the fragment like so, right? Like how they're saying to do it here. But that, from what I'm understanding, that should just do it like this, because then this returns this, right? We get everything after we get it from the fragment. See. To retrieve query parameters, just replace fragment by query parameters. But that's pretty sure that's what we did from the beginning. Yeah. Okay, so people are saying that there isn't a method to do that in Angular. But there's an instance like so. Okay. So new URL search params. So apparently that's a thing. s.url.split at 1. Well, I mean, we just get the fragment, right? Or do we have to do it in search params? Maybe so. Okay, let's try this method, this solution. Just need to work out why the redirect is getting escaped. Well, I mean, this is the thing. We are following this flow here, right? Your login has a redirect URL twice in the link. Probably doesn't matter though. Login component has redirect URL twice. What do you mean? Yeah, this is created from Twitch, so I'm not sure why that would. I didn't generate this URI. I really think that it is coming back correctly, but literally it's telling you right here that you need to get the parameters from the fragment because of this. Like once you get this, it should come back as so, which is what we're getting from the fragment itself, right? So I think it might be correct. I just think it needs to be parsed out properly. Right? And I think this will probably do that for it. Point is, when you generate it, you might have passed some wrong stuff into Twitch to generate it. Yeah, you're definitely correct. I can go over it again. I'm not feel weird about it. Feel weird about it. But doesn't hurt to double check. All right, so we have our base path here, id.twitch.tv. Okay. Then we have our beginning parameter, so -OAuth to authorize question mark our client ID. We get our Twitch client ID, which I do have in my environment file. Just gonna double check that real quick. Yeah, click Twitch ID is that easy. Then we have our ampersand, right? Redirect URI. Registered redirect URI. Yep, and it's HTTP localhost 4200. Right? A response type, token plus ID token. Maybe that might be it. Maybe we can change a response type to something else. Specifies the information returned. This must be token to return an access token. The user may be prompted to confirm authorization once or repeatedly. This is controlled by optional force. So maybe that's it. Maybe we just need to return token instead of ID token. This must be a token. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, what is ID token actually doing? You're passing some stuff to which you don't need. Scope appears twice too? That's interesting. Okay. Once escape and once not. Ah, interesting. Why? Why is that happening? URI is registered. Got our client ID. And okay, so token plus ID token. Right? That should be. Return only an ID token. For example, a client with a valid access token who only needs added information about the user authorizing it. And then my scopes, right? Scope user, edit user. Yeah, I mean, this is. I wonder if user plus edit user read email. Why did I have OpenID in here? Let's just try taking this out for now. Let's see if we can generate something new with this. Use OpenID connect authentication. Oh, that might be why. This is Twitch API version 5. This is new Twitch API. User read. Yeah, user read email. Maybe this one too. Bits read. Okay. Does the Twitch dash give you a URI to use? No, it does not, from what I believe. Let me just move this over here real quick. See what info might be on here. Yeah, that would be cool if they did, right? No, yeah, there's no URI. Yeah, that would make things a little easier. But okay, let's. I mean, this is the only thing I really change are the scopes. Let's see if we can. I guess let's make sure in our server or in our Twitch JS we are. So auth path builder. API base Twitch auth path. We can do our request here to get Twitch auth host name. Let's make sure that's correct. Twitch auth host name is auth base id twitch.tv. Okay. Our auth path. Oh, I think I'm. No, it's not it. I was gonna say I thought it might have added it twice there. No, yeah. That should be okay. That should be okay. So we make the request. On response, get our data. Oh, maybe this is it? I don't know, maybe not. And the request. Okay, let's try it. We'll see what happens. I really think once we get through these kind of little, I mean not little, like these larger issues, everything else should start flowing much better. Let's inspect this. Alright, so I guess we can just go here. Alright, let's take a look at this then. What the? I didn't want that, buddy. Author OAuth request equals false. Yeah, it's super weird, dude. I'm pretty sure that This has the same, yeah, redirect URI. But these are different. I guess it is the same there though. Yeah, so one, I'm so confused. This is super weird, man. What the hell? Alright, so what if we did, let's do something real quick. See if this makes a difference. It's super weird. I don't know where we went wrong. But Grandpa Toffee, here you go, dude. You can use that command and it'll tell you more about the project, and you can follow it on GitHub and things like that. So take a look-see. I'm still confused by this, dude. I don't understand this. So why? Like, this route's not even necessary at this point, right? Yeah, one wrong by requesting from the server. That's exactly what I was just thinking. That we were using the wrong flow. We were getting it from the server. Okay, so now that we have the code, right? Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. So now we can use query parameters. We should be good to go. Yo, thanks again for that, for Ballistics. Really appreciate it, dude. You've been an awesome help in this project the past 3 days, for real. Killing the game, dude. Literally step 1 in the Twitch says to send the client there, not requested from the server. Dude, never read the documentation. Okay, so Ballistic, which flow were you doing this under? That's the real question here. Not the JWT one? Okay. So the one that just returns the code. Just want to make sure. Oh, there's many with code here. Okay, yeah, so this must be code causing an authorization code to be returned, which is used later in this procedure. It's primed to confirm the author of the one's first request. Okay. And then step 2 is authorize your application. The user is redirected to your URI with the authorization code. Okay. On your server, get an access token. So this is where we do our post request. We respond with the JSON encoded access token. Okay. So now, technically, our very original thought of how we wanted to do this could actually work. Guys, we gotta stand now. It's time to stand for this. Man, dude, if you were streaming right now, I'd throw you some bits. Hello? Where am I going? Hello! Oh my god! Haha, just kidding. Alright. If you want, you can do the JWT one. Just need to switch response type. No, because I believe this works with our flow better now. Right? We can get the code on Angular side, parse out the code. Now we can send that over to the server side, and we can do all our JSON tokening stuff over there. So it just, now all we have is the code, and we can get our data back now via JSON, which will be nicer. So here, instead of doing a get, we do a post. In our Twitch OAuth. So let's go ahead and make sure this is good to go. That should be okay there. And then we can go ahead and start doing our are parsing out here in home. So really what we need now are these two, or in login, excuse me. Right? And then we can also use this constructor. Actually, yeah, this is better since you can just store that code, which is useless without the client secret. Exactly. So less security issues from before. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. So now we just store the code on client side, and we always can get our access token through server side. Hell yeah, dude, this is dope. We gonna do it. Well, I gotta turn off my fan. It's quite cold. Awesome. So now we can go ahead and do our whole parsing biz in login. Pretty much just going through this. So yeah, auth success here. No, don't need that yet. Don't need that. I guess I could have just left it empty. Alright, so this dot route, don't need fragment. It's query params dot subscribe params console.log params of code. Back and view. Sounds good, Ballistics. Alright. So we have, now we have our route, which are activated route. We get our query params from there, subscribe to them. Params will come back with our code, which we should now be able to log out there. This we can remove. We don't want this stuff happening anymore. And we'll probably be able to remove this eventually as well. So let's go ahead and take a look over here, see what happens. And one thing I want to change real quick before we continue is, login HTML. I don't want to target blank anymore, since it's going to redirect us either way, right? Yeah, we can just do it all in here. There you go. To my console. Oh, because I'm so dumb. It's redirecting us to home. I still need this here. My bad. It's non-login. It's happening in home. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. There it is. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Wow, that was a freaking journey. I'm gonna clean this up and let's commit it. Let's get this stuff committed. So login. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this stuff anymore. And then here we can just comment to generate get code generate access token server. Awesome. And so then we come in here and we're like, all right, cool. This is our success URL, but we don't need this anymore. What we're going to need now is a post request to save, or first need to save code from URI in order to access tokens, right? And then on post, or to get access token, we'll need to post to server. So I think we should just make a route for this anyways, just to play around with it to make sure that's gonna work. So here, let's go ahead and first do code. Oh, oops. String code. Okay. Interesting choice in music. Code is not defined. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's a little hiccup. Oh, sorry. Not really feeling this right now. All right. Yeah, so we'll get our code here, and we can just set that as stock code equals params. To make sure this works, once that works, we'll go ahead and commit and move on. Uncompromised code is not defined. Oh. How does, I forget, so TypeScript, right? What's the proper way to do this in TypeScript? It's just let. So ours needs to be a var though, right? Is that the same process? Cool man PT, what's up, what's up, what's up? Yo dude, welcome in my man. How goes it? Glad you're here, dude. How's it going today? What the hell? Ah, right. Then we do string, right? Is that how it works? I'm trying to remember how to do some TypeScript script here. You don't need var for a class prop. Yeah, dude, but what about, like, in regards to TypeScript, right? Like, shouldn't it be like this? Is that not correct? A type annotation, yeah. Yeah, okay. Just woke up, getting ready for a new day at college. Hell yeah, dude. What's going on in college today? Anything cool? Yeah. This is why you use VS Code. Adam is lying to you. I know, dude. I know. I get it. So, but in TypeScript, should we be using public and things like that? Right? Is that a thing as well in TypeScript? I'm just not quite sure. I want to make sure I'm following best practices. Cool. Yeah, so we got our code. We're going to say that there. You can. Optional. Nah, I'd rather not. Okay. No, boring classes, but man, you gotta do what you gotta do. That is so true, my man. But hey, get those classes done. Have an incredible day. Kick it. It's always the best. However, you are referencing the props from the template. They need to be public for AOT. What's that acronym, sir? AOT. All right, so let's take a look. So twitch.js, let's make sure that that's correct. So this is our building path, but technically we're not even calling this anymore. So I am not quite sure at the moment. Yo, Matthew E. Dev, welcome in. Thanks for joining the team. Glad to have you here, man. Feel free to say what's up. We'll love to say hey. Ahead of time compilation. Gotcha. So might as well, right? But you're not referencing from template in this case, so it's fine if you have it. Got it. Yeah, but if I do end up referencing from a template, which will end up happening eventually, right? That's something that we'll need to do. Okay. So technically, let's put a comment here. Technically not needed. Oh no, I lied. We'll use this for our post requests. Let's just keep this stuff here. So that's good there. Our server.js file, let's check it out. Yes, we do need that, 100%. This stuff is fine. We're maybe not going to need that really. Probs won't need. What else? Component TS of home. Yeah, we do need that. Component HTML. What did I do for login? Okay, we took away the blank. Yep, that's fine. Login component TS. Change URL. All right, cool. Let's do it. Make sure I'm in the right branch. Adding Twitch OAuth code. All right. And there we go, friends. New commit ready to go. So now we get our code, save it. Now we need to send it over to our server in order to actually do anything with it, right? Cool. So let's start with that then, just to make sure that we have it all set up and good to go for when we start making requests. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Twitch OAuth success now. So here, now we're going to do a post, right? And our post request should go here. Okay, so here's the URL that we're going to need to do. So I'm going to need to send over the code with this. I'm trying to see. So this technically isn't auth anymore. This is Twitch. Access? Twitch access? Okay, and so then we're going to do our auth path. Which is our auth path builder. So let's make sure that we copy that down correctly now. We still have our same path there, so we're good to go. We need our OAuth 2. This is now going to be token. So this is going to actually be called token path builder now. And let's call this base host name. So Twitch token builder, token path builder, OAuth token, and then we have client ID. Pass in our client ID, our client secret, client secret process. Do I have my client secret here? Yeah, buddy, I do. And then we have secret. So client ID, process switch ID, client secret. And then we have our grant type. All right. Grant type is authorization code. Oof. Authorization code. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got that. Oh wait, no, I missed the code. Wait, so on server acts, we have our client ID, token, client ID, client secret, okay, and then it has code, and then it has grant type, authorization code received above. Okay, it's really weird. So we do, if you use backticks, you can format it better. Ah, true, good point. Right, it's the 3 backticks, right? Something like that. Yeah, I think you're right. Probably be much easier to read. Do that here. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just do it like line by line. That makes it easier to read without the pluses. Just 1 backtick? Really? Oh, 3 does the also takes account for the formatting, I believe. So let me do this real quick. Let's separate this stuff out. Discord Slack, got it. Yeah. Okay, so token client ID, process here. But how do I get the property in there with the backtick? I haven't used backticks. You can split the lines since it's URL. You don't want new lines in it. Hold up. I haven't used these backticks before. Expression. Oh, I understand. Okay. Got it. So it should be like this. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't used it before. So we do that. And then we can do our plus at the end here. Cool. Why does it keep happening? Yeah, this is the way to do it. Check code talk Discord. Const URL. Oh, that's cool. Damn, dude. That's fancy. I like that. Nice. I'm gonna be honest though with you. That is a very awesome method. I personally like it better with plus signs. It's easier for me to read. I know it sounds kind of odd, but that's the way I like to do it. Excuse me. Just more of personal preference. I appreciate that though. That's a really good example. Okay, so we had client ID, client secret, right? Code. So next one, and code. Yeah, plus is fine. Stream delay. It was over the split lines. Oh yeah, you're good, dude. No worries. Thank you though for that. And now we're gonna need to pass in our code here, and so this will be code. Okay. I want to make sure we take this out here, and then we do our grant type. Grant type. And then something's going to go in there. I don't know what. What is the grant type? Oh, authorization code, I guess, is just a string. Authorization code. And then we have redirect URI. Redirect URI equals something here as well. Oops. Oh, it's because I put a single quote. And we have finally process.env.twitch redirect. It's weird that doesn't come up. Okay, cool. So now our token path builder will be returned. We'll be good to go. Don't need the scopes any longer. Auth base is still the same. I guess this is now going to be called something else, right? What did I call this? Oh, I called it base hostname. This is just easier like this. I don't know why I'm doing a constant here. Alright. So we have our base host name. Let's make sure we change that. Twitch token path builder starting Twitch. Token generator. This is going to be now token request. It's going to be a post. Base host name path is going to be token path. And this should be accepted. Right, that should give us back our JSON that we've been wanting from the very beginning. And then from there, we can do our actual request, right? And then on data, response type. Don't believe we'll need that any longer. We'll send over our data. Send Twitch. I guess for now, really, we'll just send over success. I love doing that. And then we can just do console.log data. And then this should be sent Twitch or receive Twitch token data. Receive token. Then on air, we're going to do any of that. And then our token request will then end at that point. Okay. Good stuff. Make sure your success is JSON encoded this time. Yes, sir. You got it. I think that should be it. I think we should be good. This funny guy, eh? Twitch 11, temperate literal. Oh. What a fool. And I also just realized something, that we still need to send the code over via Angular. We haven't done that part yet. It's not going to work. So we need to do our request. We need to do our request over here. So we got our code there. And now let's do our HTTP request. How do I do this here? Just do a helper here. GD Hamija? What's up? Welcome in. Why is everyone doing JS? Dude, I don't know why everyone's doing JS. Terrible, right? I just think JS is in everything now, dude. Ironically, I actually do a lot of iOS stuff. This is one of the first times that I'm doing a full JS, a full like web project. But welcome in. Thanks for saying hey. And asking a very valid question. Generate token, we're going to pass that in. We're going to do our HTTP request. I forgot already how to do it. Is the same thing for a post here, or is it only for get? Send data to server. In addition to fetching data from server, it's about requesting data. The sample app for this guide. Okay. This is what I want. People using JS since they're used it from the front end. Not that I'm fond of JS. Yeah, well, if you're talking about in backend in general, in my mind, it makes sense if you're writing your client in JavaScript and you have the option to write your backend in JavaScript. I don't know. Seems easy, right? Yeah, and everyone's definitely not fond of JS. That's for sure. That's for sure. Pyro, what's up, dude? Welcome in, man. Thanks for coming by. So let's do our HTTP request. Post. And we're going to do, oh, I guess I don't need to pass in a code. Or we just grab it from here. What are the parameters? So the data to post is the first parameter. It's .code. I am more of a C# guy. Yeah, dude, honestly, a lot of people come in here and do C#. It's actually really awesome. C# is super cool. Oh, the URL. Duh. Token URL. Yo, Rackmiss, what's up, my dude? Coming in with those emotes. Hell yeah, boy. Welcome in, man. How's it going today for you? Where's my server? Here we go. Our path is now called... What is it called? Localhost, API v1, Twitch token. Localhost 8000 blah Twitch token. Wasn't earlier lurking while cleaning hub, but here now for a bit. Cool, dude. Hey, thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, we've been going through stuff. Well, it's been a lot of fun. Been tons of fun. Learning a lot of really cool stuff. Alright, cool. So we have our token URL passing in there. So it's first passing in our this dot token URL. And then we're going to pass in our data, which is going to be this dot code. And then our HTTP options, which in this case specify required headers. Okay. And then we are going to do .pipe. Did you see Twitch record was broken last night? No, I didn't. What happened? Tell me more. Pyro, are you a Python guy? Guess via username. Is this Adam? Yes, this is Adam. But we will be switching to VS Code next week. Possibly even for tomorrow. I don't know yet. Depends on how much time I have left today to get stuff together. But I've always been a big fan of Adam. A lot of people here aren't a very big fan of Adam. That's fun. This dot handle. Oh no, this is not even something I have. The post method is similar to get in that it's a type parameter. You're expecting the server to return a new hero, and it takes a resource URL. What is pipe doing? Oh, hell no, Python detects this horrid me as a C-styled guy. It's so true. So true. Ninja and Drake played Fortnite. Drake tweeted and they had 6 minutes. Oh, dude, I heard about them playing. I didn't realize that that it broke. Wow. That's wild, dude. I think it's very interesting that all these like famous people are starting to come onto Twitch. Pipe is for observable operators. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. This is the latest of RxJS. Got it. Okay. Well, I think essentially this should work, right? Now I just need to make sure that we are getting it in the actual request. Hell yeah, boy. I like this. Hold on. Gotta save this. Yeah. Just realized I didn't look up any mics for you. I'll do that. Oh, cool. Thanks, man. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. So it should be in our request, right? So data from moved to Python from Java. I find Python syntax much more convenient. It's just like you can focus more on ideas rather than syntax. Yeah, that's one thing I really enjoy about Python as well. That's one of the things on my list to do, is actually build something in Python. I've never actually done it, so I think it'd be really cool to be able to do something like that. What the? You know what I'm probably going to need to do? Probably going to need to send this over as like a JSON. Probably makes more sense. I'm sure nobody here can help me, but let's try. Does anyone here know if you can create a server in NetCore and being able to run a web server website in the same server that can be turned off if wanted? Being able to run a web server website in the same server. Pyro, are you using... Well, when you create your NetCore server, right? Shouldn't you be running IIS in order to do that? And then you can run your website on top of IIS. That makes sense. What the hell am I doing here? Generate token, this not post. I don't know why I put this in here. Oh my god. No, it'd be an async socket based server. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. For me, unfortunately, no. Sorry about that, dude. And then, so here, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to create my, I guess I'll just create a, all right. Should be good there. Now we should be able to do code, JSON, or oops, body code. Okay, I think we should be good there. But let's see. Yeah, no, I prefer not to have to get errors if the indentation isn't as wished by compiler. Plus, it prefers C style, makes it super easy to read unless you name things awkward. Hey, everyone likes good compilers, huh? Good code editors too. That's always a nice plus. My post didn't happen. Why? This generate token console. Yeah. HP localhost 8000 API v1 Twitch token. Token URL. Yeah. Why didn't that run? And we're on app.post, API base, API v1. Alright, we're on localhost 8000. Oh, I don't have it installed on here. I need to get Insomnia. Hey guys, give me 1 second. Gotta go check on one thing, and I will be right back. Thank you very much. Hey guys, sorry about that. I got about 10 minutes left on stream, so let's go ahead and finish this up. Or at least get 5 minutes in, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, cool. Thank you guys all for coming out today. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, so what happens if you copy code from somewhere else? Code error, indentation errors for no reason, but it changed me for good. And yes, static types can be helpful, and dynamic data types can mess at times. Yeah. Good talks, man. Good talks. Would love to have you guys over in my Discord to talk about these things as well, if you're looking for a place to talk some code. Alright, so why isn't the post request going out? This.http.post, right? Did you add the subscribe to the post request in Angular? It won't send unless there's a subscriber. Haha, no. Of course not. Didn't do that. That's probably why. I knew I was forgetting something. Alrighty. Let's try this. Hey, cool. So it went through this time. Now we're just getting a little error. Cannot read property code of undefined. Okay, this is where the middleware stuff comes in, right? It's, what is it, body parser? That's what I need to use. Body parser, I believe. Oh, I think I downloaded it, but I never actually put it in there. What's be some thoughts on the microphone? Cool, thanks, Rackmas. Appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. I'm gonna take a look at it in the next like 15 minutes or so when I get off stream. Var body parser, and then you just put it in the use, I believe. Yeah, dude. It's like const body parser. By the way, heads up, the Discord link in the description sent you to the Mod Talk channel. Hey. Good stuff. Super weird. let me get you another link, man. Thanks for that heads up, though. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's okay. It wasn't the link. It's the That's so weird. Send you to the mod talk channel? What the hell? I think Discord's a little effed up right now. How? Alpha Otter, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you in. Great job. Really weird. Okay, try that link. Let me know if that works out, dude. Thanks so much again for joining in. I really appreciate that. I don't know why that happened. And thanks for the heads up. Okay, so we got our body parser in there, right? Equals require. Yeah, I'm now in some other channel. What the shit? Let's try this link then. Try that, guys. That's so weird. I'm not sure. Yo, Toasty Poop Dog. Thanks for the lurk, my friend. I gotta add lurk as a command. I'm gonna add it in. I'm gonna write that down. Toasty Poop Dog. Wow, that's a name. How come? It's really weird. So I need to fix Discord link. Are you creating the invites for the channel? No, I'm not doing it for the channel, I swear. I'm doing it through the server. So I don't know why that's there like that. Really weird. But let me know. I think that worked, right? Yeah, Pyro, I got you in there. I see that you joined in the introduction now. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Okay. So now, body parser, we can do, it's like JSON, right? From what I can remember. JSON body parser. That only parses JSON. And that's in like app.use. There it is. Body parser. Okay. That should give us the desired results. And we should be good there. Hopefully it shouldn't break our server. It did break our server. Oh, require. There's nothing in the require, buddy. Nice one, Alec. Nice one. What does it just require? Body dash parser. If I can post a link, I can give you an invite link. Go for it, man. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. I think you should be okay posting a link just a heads up, you might not be. I can't remember what I have for Nightbot. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys letting me know about the mod talk stuff. Yeah, we'll definitely look into that because I'm quite confused. All right, go in here, make the request. We did get another 500. That's fine. What's the issue? Cannot read code of undefined. Okay, that's cool. By .json. So I should be able to do. This here. Eventually get body parser. Yeah, JSON. But body parts, this should just go ahead and run. Like that shouldn't be an issue there. And then I should be able to get my body, request.body. I guess let's log this out. Request.body. npm start. Okay, we got our buffer, but it should be used. Receive token. Oh, is it because I'm not setting the... What? Okay. I think I know what the issue is, but I actually do have to head out. So for next time, we will definitely be starting here for tomorrow. Cool. So what I like to do at the end of streams is I like to find a programming channel, and I love to raid them. So let's take a look at who's out there, and let's raid them. Let's see what happens.
Can one of the mods tell Ko about the grid numbering for...
No.
Check that out right now. Oh, so people can...
Cool. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Writing a bot. We have chill JavaScript programming Python, interactive game dev, super console kid game dev, senior software engineer, pixel art game dev. Oh, hey, there's me. There we are, guys. What does the crowd say? I think I like the Twitch extension one. These are always cool. Usually pretty helpful.
Oh, you don't look so
Oh, this Japanese English, that sounds interesting.
well, actually, that's the problem.
Thanks for coming by, Ballistic. Thanks for all your help today. And thank you all for coming by and saying hey. Huge shout out to everyone that followed and joined Discord today. It's been a good time, and I hope to see you guys all back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Or should we do a bot? Looks a little broken there. Or let's do some Python since we were talking about Python. Python TensorFlow. Oh, dude, this is cool. Let's do this. Let's raid this guy. Yo, Pyro, thank you so much for the follow, my dude. Much appreciated. It's been fun. Yeah, dude, we're gonna do Python. Everyone's gonna have fun with Python today. Oh, oops. I meant to do raid. Alrighty, guys, stick around for the raid if you can. Would love to have you by. Awesome. Thanks, guys, for the time. Thanks again for the follows, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. This should be a cool one. This should be a cool one. I know you don't like Python, but let's see what cool stuff we got here. Stick around for the raid if you can. Thanks, guys. You rock. Cool. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.